to another video, guys. Welcome back to another whiteboard talk. So today's topic is going to be 3 easy tips for a successful diet. So 3 easy tips being not calculating your energy expenditure and your macros and this certain carb cycling on a certain day and based around your height, weight. No, just quick, easy, simple tips. So first one is the 90-10 rule. So 90% of the foods that we have are going to be wholesome foods, let's say clean foods. So okay, how do we break that down? Because I know we're gonna have some pedantic people out here saying, process this, and even oats are processed. Okay, so this is what we're gonna say. Let's try and give it a blanket statement. So we're gonna say any foods, just clean foods. You know what clean foods are. So no junk, or we're gonna say no junk. So 90% being clean, 10% being not junk. So let's just make some numbers up. Okay, let's say you have 5 meals in a day. So whether that be like a snack or meal 1, meal 2, whatever. Let's say 5 meals. Every 2 days, that's 10 meals you have in total, right? So if you have 9 good meals and 1 that's kind of a bit more fun, the 10% being fun, you're still on the ball, man. You're still gonna be set up for a successful diet. So, and if it's 4 meals, then I guess it'd be like 2.5 days, or you get my point though. So breaking it down in that way, if it's 3 meals, then maybe just over 3 days on your 4th day. So that way, that gives you a basic rule of thumb that, okay, for the most part, you're eating clean, but then that 1 meal is gonna be like an off meal, like a fun meal. So that way, it offsets you from really binging too. So let's say, for example, I don't know about you, but when I've gone super clean, I've always ended up binging after like a couple weeks or whatever. And usually when that happens, you're going to rebound even harder. So it's just not worth it, man. And even when you're having your 90%, don't be afraid to season it, add sauces. Obviously be calculative with the sauces. Don't just add the full fat mayonnaise and slap it and dollop it on. You still want to be smart. Maybe get the light version just so you can add a bit more of a serving, or maybe some hot sauce, whatever you're into. But don't be afraid to add these little things, these seasonings, all that stuff. Jazz it up. There's so many things you can do to make it much more tasty. Okay, so don't think you have to be that guy with the boiled chicken and the low sodium tuna and all that stuff, okay? And then number 2, nice and simple, just rotate your foods. So it's quite easy when you do a diet to get stuck in a limited variety of food, and to some extent it might help you because it's easy to just kind of calculate and you know what you're eating day in, day out, and just easy to get results. Then also you want to keep a good variety so you don't get bored, because most people will get bored eating the same thing day in, day out, week in, week out. So it could be something as simple as changing, I don't know, if you're having blueberries, having kiwis one day, and then raspberries, and then strawberries, and then watermelon into pineapples, just varying it up. And then for meats, that could be from chicken breast to lean beef to turkey breast to a salmon fillet to sardines, if you're into sardines. I'm not really into sardines. Greek yogurt, maybe just switching up to like a plant-based yogurt, or literally just rotate your foods around. Rice instead of rice, have oats, potatoes, sweet potato. There's so many different things, so many different ways you can vary it up and switch it up to keep it spicy, to keep it fiery, keep the flame alive. So and even when you're having fun foods, instead of ice cream, instead of chocolate fudge brownie, maybe you can have a cookie or cookie dough, so even with your fun foods too, just keep it fresh, keep it exciting, keep it new. But so that's for number 3, nice and simple. And then number 2 and then number 3, we have usual nutrition to fuel and recover your training. So training is important whether you're trying to lose fat or build muscle. So you want to make sure you're getting in a productive workout. So I would avoid falling into that category, that notion of, I'm not gonna eat around my training because I want to just solely burn fat. Because really, if you're eating a lot if you're eating a lot in a different time period of the day and you're ending in a caloric surplus, then you're not burning no fat. And then also the second point is that you're not going to have a great workout anyway. So it's kind of a lose-lose if you think about it. And carbs are a great source of fuel for your workout. So I don't think it should be vilified against having it around your workout time. And also, it doesn't have to be like 100 grams of carbs. It can be something as little as 30 grams of carbs. You can still get in a great workout. And then after you train too, I'd advise to get in some good nutrition into just to help recover. So, just some carbs, fats, protein standard, whether it be filet and rice or even protein and a protein shake and cereal, that will do just fine too. Not straight away. I know there's like science, all that stuff saying muscle protein synthesis is turned on for 24, 48 hours, whatever it is. But I definitely encourage you to get in a decent meal, at least within about an hour after your workout, I'd say. Not to get all sciencey, but when you're getting carbs, it's like an insulin response, and then the insulin response shuttles nutrients to the muscle and all that stuff. Long story short, just try to get in a decent meal about an hour after your workout with good carbs, fats, and proteins. Long story short, you're going to recover. And then little bonus tip 2, don't obsess over the scale. So you may be losing muscle, you may be gaining muscle and losing fat, but it won't show on the scale, okay? And also, you don't just lose fat all at once and you don't gain the muscle all at once. Good things take time. It takes time, it's gonna fluctuate. Don't beat yourself up if you don't lose the 1 pound or 2 pounds in that week. It doesn't mean you failed. Just, compose yourself, keep at it, keep driving, keep doing your thing. And over time, is the average going down? Is the average of the 7 days or 10 days, however you're doing it? As long as the average is moving down slowly but surely, then yeah, man, you're in business. And like I said to you, you could be gaining muscle, so it might even stay the same. So it might even be like a body recomposition where you're building muscle and losing fat. So you might even be going up a tiny bit or staying the complete same. So obviously there's different ways to check in with that too. So maybe a measuring tape, or for the most part, just looking in the mirror, seeing how you look. That's what I would say anyway. So yeah, man, scale is a great tool, great way to measure things, but don't obsess over it. It doesn't take in the full picture of everything that's going on.